So, hey everyone, today I will share the 10 commandments of email campaigns unfiltered, and these 10 commandments, they are based on my experience and our team's experience. We helped more than 100 e-commerce companies with email marketing, and as you can see, we even visit clients, we have good time with them, and our experience is mostly in the US market, but we work with clients from all over the world, mainly in e-commerce and mainly email marketing. So I know email campaigns take a lot of time from marketers and business owners, so that's why I wanted to share the 10 most important things when it comes to these. Before we jump into it, just to recap what is an email campaign because of the terminology. So we can call it also broadcast emails or newsletters, but basically it means when you manually send out an email to a segment of subscribers. And the other type of emails, it's called usually automations or flows, and that's something else. Today we won't talk about this, but those are triggered by a certain action on your website, like an abandoned cart email or new subscriber email, new purchase email, and that automatically goes out. So today I won't talk about that. We will talk about the manual email campaigns. So these are the 10 points, at least the first 6 of them. I will talk about these in more details. So let's start with number 1. First of all, you should create an actual plan in Google Sheets or maybe in an Excel. But I know because of lack of time, many companies, many marketers, they just don't do this. But I cannot highlight this enough that if you want to build a solid strategy, then you want to spend time with organizing things and thinking over everything and just planning really and having a solid plan, a solid strategy, what you will do. And it takes literally maximum a half an hour a month, so it doesn't take days or long hours, but I think the planning is very important. This is an example for one brand we work with. It's a 20 email monthly plan for November 2020. Actually, it was quite a while ago, but the main thing is still the same here. So yeah, we make a plan and we write down what products we will promote, what will be the offer, what discounts we give or what incentives we give, the segmentation of the campaign. So these are the main things. Yeah, actually I put this here. So the date when we send them, the sending time, segmentation, how we will sell the product, what type of content we will send, more text, more images, and all the links and discounts, we attach those as well. Number 2, so many companies, they don't do this, they try to save their time on this, but I think you shouldn't save time on this one. You should segment your list properly. So yeah, here's an example, all active subscribers, and as you can see, this company, they send out all of their campaigns to all active subscribers all the time, and that's why their open rate is very low. It's 8, 9%, 16%. Those are all very low numbers, and sales is also not that great, I would say. So yeah, don't do this. If you have more subscribers than 1,000 people or 2,000 people, you should start segmenting your email list, and the more engaged people, they should receive more emails, and the less engaged people who rarely opens your emails, they should receive fewer emails because they are just less open to receive your emails. So yeah, be aware of this. These are the main types of segmentations we use. We play a lot with different types of segmentation, how to find the best people to email them. And these are the 3 that we use the most. So one is location, especially if you sell in multiple countries. That's a big one. For example, we separate Thanksgiving in Canada from US because they are in different times of the year actually. Or the second is purchase history, what they purchased before. If they purchased the yellow mug, we try to sell the red mug. If they got the red mug first, we try to sell the yellow mug. So I think you understand the main thing here. And the third is actually the most common that we use, so engagement level. What this means, so you can see this here in the screenshot. I hope you can see it. But basically here we used a lot engage 30, engage 60 days, engaged 90 days. What this means, we find those people who opened or clicked at least one of your emails in the last 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, and we can see who is more active, who engages with the emails, and we email them more frequently with better offers and with more promotions than those who just rarely open the emails that you send. I really like this quote, you need only 1,000 true fans. So I know it's very tempting to don't just not segmenting your email list and send it to everyone because you think it will make more sales in the end, but actually that's not the case. You rather want to find your true hardcore fans, the most engaged ones, and engage and send a lot of offers to them, and you can even send more promotions to them. And it works better than just emailing everyone with bulk emails, the whole list. Number 3, so mix up content and sales. So many people, they just send out promo emails all the time, only promotions, and actually people, they get tired by this very, very soon. And actually you can burn out your email list. So this is maybe a bit edgy example, but I put this guy here. So yeah, basically if you always send promotions, people start thinking you are a beggar and you just want to sell and get things from them basically. But the ideal ratio is rather 50-50 in our experience. So half of the email should be promo and the other half it can be content, or maybe you can send out your new blog posts, your videos, educate people, entertain people, but it's less promotional basically. And people then they will be more open to your marketing and to your emails. Jumping to the next one, actually, yeah, it's still the same. So many people, they ask us, okay, but what kind of content to send? So besides YouTube videos that you have and promoting those and blog articles, if you really don't have ideas, then there are different tools. I think BuzzFeed is one of them, and you can subscribe to other newsletters, and actually you can curate content from other news sources. So you don't always have to create it yourself, because I know it's a lot of effort and time, but you can actually get the best content from your niche and just reshare it on your emails. Other things you can do is find jokes. Actually, people react very well to jokes. You would be surprised. You can also send out surveys and ask a few questions, especially from your customers, so you learn about them, what they want. You can make your offers better incrementally as you send these surveys. You can share fresh customer reviews that you have. Actually, people, they really like this as well. It builds a lot of trust. So these are all the ideas that you can implement, not just to send promo emails all the time. And now, number 4, so it comes back to segmentation, but it's a bit more strategic. So basically, you want to segment based on the purchase history of your customers. And here's the main logic. So if somebody buys product A, they usually buy product B as well. You should really check these trends. You can see these in Shopify. There are different tracking tools you can use. One of them is Triple Whale for a Shopify store, and it will show you the customer journey, the buyer's journey. If they buy product A, then how many will buy product B or product C, and the different products. And then you can go to your email list and see who already purchased product A but not product B yet, and just target them with a with a good offer to buy product B. And a lot of people, they will buy because that's the natural tendency how they buy the products. So the next one is number 4. And yeah, this is a more strategic segmentation. Basically here we segment people based on purchase history. And if someone buys product A, then usually they buy product B. That's the logic. And you can use different tools to find these buyer journeys. And one of these tools is Triple Whale that we use. And here, using this tool, we can see these trends. And after, you can go to your email software, and you can use, here, so here's an example in Klaviyo that we use. Basically, we found those people who purchased this product at least once. I think the rest is really just the different variations of the same product. So, but the point is, so who placed an order at least once overall time with this item? We find these people on the email list, and after we already know what they usually buy as their next product based on the data, and we just send an email to these folks with that other product that they can buy, and they are very likely to buy that product. So that's how we do it. And yeah, so here's another example. I think we can skip this one. And actually here is even an email template, email copy, a very simple one that you can use. You can tell people that I hope you are loving your necklace. So you don't have to hide the fact that we know that they got the necklace already. And we just jump to the next one and show them the bracelet or the ring that they can buy as their next purchase. Number 5, so this is for bigger businesses, I would say. This is probably if you have around at least 50 or 100,000 email subscribers, then you have enough data to play with the data, really. And you can implement a tool like Triple Whale, Reveal, or Klaviyo has a tool as well. I think they have a limitation of minimum 100,000 subscribers for this. So you need a certain size. But once you have it, you can really use this data for many things, not just purchase history or engagement that they have, but you can even analyze and predict things like this is the retention rate of the existing customers. For this business, it kept increasing as we work with them. We started from 5% retention rate, it increased to 9%. This is a CLV, so this is a customer lifetime value that we expect from the list, so all of these data. Yeah, and actually you can connect Klaviyo with these tools and you can use these segments. So number 6, focus on your best-selling products, and here it's not a breaking thing. I think it's very self-explanatory, but still many people, they don't do this. So those products sell in email the best, what sell the best on the website, and you should use different analytics. Here we use Google Analytics. Basically, we check the best-selling products and we simply push the same products through email. I don't know why, but some businesses, they try to sell products through email that don't sell at all, and they just try to push them through email. But in my experience, that's not the best strategy. So you should mainly promote your most successful products, basically. That's the main thing here. Number 7, so consider running a sales event once a month, even if there is nothing to celebrate. And there are months in the US like January, there is almost nothing, or some summer months. I think August, there is nothing in August. But then you can come up with different holidays, and actually here's a list of holidays or made up holidays. I think for one of our clients we have International Dogs Day because they are a dog brand, and I think it's in January, and probably this doesn't even exist. We just came up with this because I will tell you why. So we run these sales events once a month, because this is the best to have spikes in sales. So people, they always need an occasion to buy. Basically, we give them an excuse to buy. And when we have Black Friday or Christmas, then it's easy because they buy gifts, or, you know, it's just a natural thing nowadays. But in January, that is nothing. And that's why we come up with these equations. And actually, it doesn't matter too much if it's made up. It really excites people, and they still buy. So people, they just really want to get an excuse to get a discount or a free shipping or a free gift, whatever, and just buy from you. And that's why we have this strategy. And when we have this, then we send out a series of email campaigns. I will show you. Now we have a client who sell computers, actually in the Emirates, so not in the US, but doesn't matter. So they sell gamer computers, and Werner Day, perfect. Big sales event, like, I don't know, 20% off or $200 off of a computer. So yeah. Of course, it should fit the brand, so probably not for pet owners because they don't give a damn about it. But yeah, or Earth Rotation Day, maybe for some spiritual jewelry brand, I don't know. So you can find good examples. Yeah, so here's one example. I think this brand, they sell sunglasses in the US, and yeah, this was one of their Black Friday email campaigns. And actually, I will zoom this more because the structure is important. So how we build this up, because yeah, how businesses, they do Black Friday and these sales events, it's very different, but this is what works for us the best. So we start with a pre-announcement email where we simply tell people that tomorrow we will open a big sales event. Actually, you cannot see it here, but it was before this opening email. So pre-announcement email, it doesn't make too much sales. The point is really just announcing the event and build expectations. And then we have an opening email, which usually gets the most sales. And this is sent out to all subscribers, to the whole list. We simply tell people that now the sales event is open for a few days, and here's the offer that they get, the incentive. And then we use different strategies in the upcoming days. We usually introduce multiple offers, one offer a day at least. For this brand, we simply use the discount ladder. So first discount, second discount, third discount. And as you can see, I think each time the discount just got bigger, and it generated sales for the brand. Again, you can be more creative here, so you can offer discount and then free shipping and then maybe a gift. You can play around and you know what works best for your audience. And then the last email, or you can even send more of these, a closing or urgency type of emails, which are usually plain text, very short, and we simply just tell people that hey, you have only 24 more hours to buy with this huge discount or with this incentive. And people, they get the urge to buy from you. And for this brand, it came from the owner, this idea, but we even sent a thank you email. And actually, this was really popular because it came from the owner, and very high open rate and even some sales. So we just simply said a thank you to people to buy from the brand. So that was the structure here. And we generated $75,000 in 10 days. Yeah, so this is the overall structure. And it all takes 4 or 5 days. Nowadays, we use SMS campaigns as well, almost every day. Especially for urgency, it works very well. I don't know why, but somehow people, when they see a text message that you have only 6 more hours, and then they just rush to the website to buy. So I guess the SMS is good for this. Number 8, so this is something that should be a default thing, but it's not for many people. So really think about the tone of voice of your audience, what kind of language they use, what they respond to well, I really like this sentence or saying that just really think about what keeps them awake at night. If you realize that, you know that that's a huge one. So, and then you can decide what copy and design to use to sell. To maximize your sales, you have to know the problems and language of your audience even better than they do. So you really have to know them. But I know it's hard. And when we talk to business owners, many of them, they cannot describe it. Even if they know it, they just don't know how to describe. So we try to help them. This is my favorite. We give them a pair of words and they have to pick. So it makes it easier, like casual or formal, youthful or mature, and they have to just underline. Like, these guys are casual. These guys are humorous, detached, and that's it. So you can really use these questions to clarify this, and same for the design. So I think these questions help a lot to describe it well, and then you can give it to your team if you want, and they understand the creative better. Number 9, it's a bit more technical. We usually use Klaviyo for emails, but nowadays I think more tools have this as well. Basically, you can figure out what is the best sending time for your emails. And it's a simple test that you can set up in your email campaign. And the software sends out the emails across 24 hours and the same number each hour. And you will see what hour had the highest open rate. And for this brand, it was a surprise. It was after 7 p.m. until midnight. So now we send emails late evening, and it works the best for them. This is how you set this up. I think this is a GIF. And it's done. And the last one, number 10, it's more strategic. So I think as a business owner and marketer, you should decide what's the priority with the whole business now. You rather want to make more sales and growth, or you rather want to focus on branding. Actually, both is about growth, but in just different ways. First, it's just generating cash quickly. I can see this especially in Q4. That's the main goal. But other brands, usually bigger brands, they focus more on branding, and they are okay to lose money even in the short run. And just decide the ratio, 90-10 or 60-40. That's how we ask clients what's their priority. And I really like this quote that everyone thinks as long-term as their budget lets them. So usually as a business grows, they focus more on branding, and they are even fine with a not as good sales in November, because they know they work on something bigger, or they build a brand every year and it will come at some point. So yeah, just really think about this. And actually, we can see this in email marketing. So if short-term revenue, usually more promo emails, we have to check the inbox rate regularly. There are quick strategic changes, sometimes even every week. We can see that with smaller businesses. It's usually more copy focused, less images, and a lot of discounts and incentives are used. And the brand building, where we usually use more design. They are more conscious about design and how they present their design and their products. More content, maybe even 80% content, only 20% promo emails. Community type of emails, they really want to build a community, and these content emails, many times they outperform sales emails. So that's the actual reason why we send more content, not just sales, because I think we had a brand, we shared the best 5 national parks in the US, and it made more sales than a discount promo email. So because of the brand, content can work very well. So these are the 10 commandments of email campaigns. And now you may ask where to start. Start with number 1. Create an actual plan in your Google Sheet. Don't skip it through. And after, go to number 2 and just follow the steps and it will come. So thanks for your attention.